It's race day at the Twin Ring Motegi for the crucial 16th round of the 2018 MotoGP World Championship. And history was made here in Japan today. The race kicked off with a frantic start. Ducati's Andrea Dovizioso got off to a good start on pole, but Alma Pramac Jack Miller and Monster Yamaha Tech 3's Johan Zarco almost made contact from the front row, leaving championship contender Marc Marquez to take the inside line and get up into third behind Miller. LCR Honda rider Cal Crutchlow also got a good start from row 2 to move into fourth. Not wanting to let Andrea Dovizioso get too much of a lead too soon, Repsol Honda's Marc Marquez had to pass Jack Miller, which he did on the inside at turn 9 of the first lap. Into lap 3, and Alma Pramac's Jack Miller was still struggling to maintain rhythm on his satellite Ducati, and LCR Honda's Cal Crutchlow took this opportunity, passing the Australian into third. Feeling confident in the leading group, Crutchlow a lap later decided to push his luck further at his team's home GP, passing Marc Marquez into second position. Further back, meanwhile, still struggling to maintain that pace, Jack Miller dropped more positions, with Movistar Yamaha's Valentino Rossi moving up into fourth. 6 laps in, and the chasing group started to put on the pressure, both Suzuki X-Star riders Alex Rins and Andrea Iannone passing the struggling Jack Miller, pursuing Rossi. Meanwhile, at the sharp end, Marc Marquez reclaimed second position from his Honda rival Cal Crutchlow, with the leading trio led by Dovizioso putting in over a second between them and the chasing group. The Suzuki X-Star riders continued to put on the pressure, with Andrea Iannone taking fourth place from Valentino Rossi and Alex Rins following suit a few laps later. With over half the race contested and 11 laps to go, Marc Marquez decided to make a move, passing Andrea Dovizioso to lead the race. It wasn't to be, however. At turn 11, the number 93 had a massive moment onto the grass, giving the Ducati rider a chance to reclaim the lead and the chasing Suzukis to start closing the gap. A lap later, however, Andrea Iannone crashed out of fourth position at turn 10, leaving teammate Alex Rins on his own to chase the leading group and fight for the podium. On the 19th lap, the leading pair, Dovizioso followed by Marc Marquez, pulled the pin, posting their fastest laps of the race. The Repsol Honda rider half a tenth faster than his Ducati rival. With 4 laps to go and the championship title in his sights, Marc Marquez made his move, passing Andrea Dovizioso to lead the Japanese GP. Now at the front of the race, the number 93 continued to push the pace, stretching the Ducati rider to his limits for 2.5 more laps before a crucial error saw Andrea Dovizioso slide out of turn 10, leaving Marc Marquez to take the win. As the Repsol Honda rider crossed the line for his final lap, his pitboard read "Dovi out." At that moment, he knew the championship was in his hands. Further back, however, with Dovizioso out of podium contention, the battle for second and third was on between Crutchlow and Rins. The British rider crossing the line almost a tenth and a half faster than the Suzuki, giving Honda first and second place at their home GP. After 16 rounds, we crown our 2018 MotoGP World Champion, Marc Marquez. But the championship is far from over, with just 9 points separating Andrea Dovizioso and Valentino Rossi. Join us next weekend for the Michelin Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix on MotoGP.com.